There's a woman who has spent decades saying everything she actually means, but only in letters she can control, edit, and sometimes never even send. The Correspondent is told entirely through letters and emails. No traditional scenes, no dialogue tags, just correspondence. And somehow it's one of the most quietly devastating books of the year. Quick summary. Sybil Van Antwerp is 73, retired from a career as a law clerk, divorced, and living a small, controlled life in Annapolis. The entire book is her letters to her brother, her best friend, her grandson figure Harry, literary authors she admires, and a mysterious set of pages she writes but never sends. Through those letters, her whole life slowly surfaces. Old grief, an adoption she's never fully processed, a marriage that ended, a son she has unresolved feelings about. First big idea. The letter format forces radical selectivity. Every letter Sybil writes is a performance of exactly how much truth she's willing to give that specific person. Her letters to her brother sound different from her letters to her friend Rosalie, which sound different again from the ones she never sends. You're not just watching her life, you're watching her curate it in real time. Second idea. The slow reveal through fragments instead of exposition. Evans never just tells you Sybil's backstory. You piece it together the way you'd piece together a real person's life if all you had was their correspondence. Out of order, incomplete, contradicting itself in places. That's a harder trick to pull off than it sounds, and it mostly works. Third idea. Connection across distance and isolation, especially in older age. Sybil is losing her eyesight. She's alone by choice more than circumstance. And the letters are how she stays tethered to people without having to actually be vulnerable in front of them. It's a really specific, honest portrait of what isolation looks like when you're the one choosing the terms of it. My real opinion here? The epistolary structure is a strength for about 80% of the book and a limitation for the other 20. There are stretches where the plot has to slow down because letters just aren't built for urgency. You can't have a tense confrontation scene when the format requires someone to sit down, write, and mail it days later. Evans mostly works around that. Mostly. But when the unsent letters show up, the ones Sybil writes and keeps in a drawer, that's where the book earns its reputation. That's where you get the version of her that no one else gets to read. Who should read this? People who like slow character studies more than plot. And anyone who has ever written something, a text, an email, a letter, that they typed out in full and then deleted before hitting send. Letter writing used to be how people actually sat with their own thoughts before saying them out loud. That's basically a lost form of self-reflection. And this book brings it back in a way that hit me harder than I expected. Like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments if you've got an unsent letter of your own. What you don't say says more about you than what you do. That's The Ghost. I'm out.